Well, by the day before the QIPCO 2000 Guineas, time for Megan and I to find you the winner. Glorious day, isn't it? It's going to be better tomorrow. I think, first of all, ground-wise, from what the clerk of the course said, Andrew Morris, we wouldn't be surprised if there was possibly some good to soft in the going description starting Guineas Day tomorrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Obviously, plenty of rain coming in this afternoon, but I have actually ridden out on the water gallop this week, and the ground's been beautiful. It can definitely take some rain, so that won't be an issue. I don't think we're going to see it as testing as we have done a couple of years recently. So I imagine nice ground. It's a shame it's going to be a bit cut up, obviously, but nice weather the next couple of days.
And City of Troy proved himself with a bit of dig underfoot at the back end of last season in the Dewhurst. Round about the 8 to 13 mark as I speak currently. For you or not?
Do you know, I want to see him before I really make a decision. I know it sounds stupid, but as a 2-year-old, he didn't blow me away in the respect his performances did, but as a physical, he looked very much a 2-year-old. Now, one or two others in the field are big strapping colts that just might end up overtaking him physically. It might be that he's got the biggest engine, he gets away with it anyway, but I'd like to have seen him develop a bit over the winter.
I mean, I couldn't really be with or against, to be honest. I wouldn't be wanting to oppose him, but equally I'm not going to get my, well, I was going to say hard-earned, but we all know it's not. But I'm not going to get my cash out and support him. You know, I think it's a race where you may want to take a view at something at a slightly bigger price that you can back each way. For me, I quite like Owen Burrows' horse Al Yanabi, who chased him home in the Dewhurst. I know he was a good bit behind him that day. I think he will appreciate the step up to a mile. Speaking to Owen a week or so ago, he feels he's a horse that might get 10 furlongs this season. He wouldn't have said that last year, but he's done very well over the winter. Dane O'Neill suggested when he came into the Racing TV studios before the Dubai World Cup that he was a horse he was looking forward to following this season. He'd heard positive things about him. So whether he can reverse the form with City of Troy, I don't know, but sort of early prices around about 20 to 1 would be where I would be looking to back each way.
He's had a gallop as well here, hasn't he, recently, so that's no harm. Again, one of the bigger ones I'd be looking at is probably Ghost Writer for Clive Cox. He's a horse that we know handles the Newmarket tracks. He's a big, strong colt. I think, again, another one who's done well over the winter. Clive's pretty confident about him. It's not very often when he's quite bullish that he's too far wrong, and I know that Clive has a lot of belief in this horse. He's effectively got to step it up again, but what he's done is you can't knock him. And I don't think we've really seen him be asked a real question. I think there's more in the locker, and he could just be anything. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's a really big, strong colt, and yeah, I think he can definitely progress as a 3-year-old.
Clive Cox was very positive on This Racing Life with Anthony Dunkley, which has been going out throughout the week about Ghost Writer's progress over the winter. Just to finish up on Rosalian, I mean, he's a top-level winner already. Won a 2 in the race for Richard Haddon, who's been bullish coming into the week. Yeah,
he has, and I suppose the Yard are in great form. They've had a good start to the season, which is a positive. Interesting that his stablemate has obviously had a run and won the trial here, whereas Rosalian comes obviously straight for the Guineas. As you say, he was a top-level winner last year. He kept progressing throughout his 2-year-old season, and there's no doubt that he's talented. I guess it's almost like you can't really pick holes in City of Troy or Rosalian, but it's trying to see if one or two others can sort of catch up with them and have progressed over the winter. For example, Ghost Writer's unbeaten, and he could just be anything. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I feel as if this year's 3-year-old colts, we've got a group of probably stronger and more talented classic types than we maybe have done the last couple of seasons.
I'll leave you with the stat that Aidan O'Brien, his first ever Guineas runner, was a winner. The subsequent Guineas he ran 1 in as well. That was 1999. Then this century, there's only been 1 Guineas where he's run 1 horse, and that was when the mighty Frankel won. He probably thought he couldn't win that, but interesting, he's going with just 1 runner in the 1000 and the 2000. That's our look at the 2000.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.